Thanks for joining us for Understanding Real Estate with Realtor Becky Cobb of West Cobb Alliance, part of the ReeceNichols Real Estate Group in Neosho.
Good morning. This is Becky Cobb with Understanding Real Estate, and I'm with Carrie Martin with Flat Branch Home Loans. And Carrie, explain to me, I keep seeing these things advertised, 2-1 buy down. What does that mean?
Well, that's a great question. A 2-1 buy down helps a buyer ease into the monthly mortgage payment. A lot of people get it confused with an adjustable rate mortgage where your interest rate could potentially go up. That's not the case here. So essentially, the 2-1 buy down is going to buy the interest rate down by 2% for year one, 1% for year two, and if the home is not refinanced by the time it reverts to year 3, then it reverts back to the original market rate at time of closing. So what this does is it allows clients to buy some time for, we know we generally get pay increases. If somebody's going to college, they may graduate and enter into the field of their choice. And it also buys time for these rates to really get down to where what's customary for us to see prior to the 2020-2021 interest rate. I call it a flash sale.
It was.
And it was nice. But it allows them to buy time so rates can kind of stabilize and we can get them a lower interest rate without compromising on the house.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for explaining that, Carrie. This is Understanding Real Estate. Stay tuned. Good morning. This is Becky Cobb with Understanding Real Estate. Carrie Martin with Flat Branch Home Loans. I love Carrie. She does a great job. And the other day I was in a meeting and Carrie was giving us some projections for the future. She's a fortune teller. So Carrie, explain.
All the big analysts are saying that after the first of the year, we should start to see these rates come down even more. They've settled down. I mean, we are the lowest that we've seen since early October 2024. And we should see some more declines going into 2026. So that saying where they say, marry the house, date the rate, it's a real thing. Buy the house you want, don't compromise on it. As long as it's within your budget, you can afford it, and just plan for a refinance later, because ultimately a refinance doesn't cost as much for closing costs and prepaids as that initial purchase does. It's more obtainable, and most of the time we can roll those into your refinance at the same time, so you don't have any out-of-pocket expenses.
So go for it, folks. Seems like there's a good opportunity that you find the house you want today, and tomorrow you may get a lower rate. Would you agree?
That's on the horizon.
All right. Thank you very much, Carrie.
Thank you.
Good morning. This is Becky Cobb with Understanding Real Estate with my friend Carrie Martin here. Okay. Do you know, Carrie, that between $100,000 and $199,000, we currently, in Newton County, Missouri, have 28 listings in that price range? What does that mean?
That means there are a lot more choices than there were in the recent history of real estate in our area. I had buyers that I could get approved. They were out shopping with you.
Right.
But they couldn't find the house because either they were moving too quickly and you had to have the contract signed and dated and delivered and sealed within 24 hours, and now
they've got a little more time to think about it. And people like to think about things a little bit. It's a big purchase. So yes, you do have a little more time to think about it. We've got some good properties available. I just looked at Jasper County. Jasper County in the 100 to 199 price range, 41 houses available right now, 41 properties.
That's amazing.
So we've got some good inventory out there, and fall is a great time to buy. So talk with your local realtor and your local lender. All right, so Carrie Martin is here with me with Flat Branch Home Loans. This is Becky Cobb, Understanding Real Estate. We're at that time of year where people will say things like to me, oh, well, we'll just wait to spring before we sell our house. We will wait to spring till we move, because nothing ever happens in the fall and winter. And that's not the truth. And I know last year, just our team alone, we did 19 closings in November and 17 in December. Carrie, you were talking about how nice it is when the house smells all Christmassy and stuff.
When you walk in, the Christmas tree is up, the Christmas lights are on, and the decorations are out. It just feels a little bit more like home.
It does.
It makes you think, wow, I could really imagine myself here.
Yes. And I was just telling a client the other day, go ahead and decorate for Christmas. Keep it simple, but go ahead and decorate for Christmas, because buyers do love that.
Yes.
So it's time, folks. Pumpkin spice, Christmas trees. Yay. Good morning. This is Becky Cobb with Understanding Real Estate. I'm with my friend Carrie Martin of Flat Branch Home Loans. It's my 200th program. Wow. Today, we're just going to talk a little bit about why should you shop in the cooler fall and winter months. And one thing Carrie just pointed out, you can see how well a home's going to perform because if it's rainy, which we're more apt to have rain or snow, you can see if there's issues about that. But Carrie, how about the attention you might get from your lender or your realtor?
Generally, the market is a little bit more stabilized. It's not in the middle of summer where everything's a little bit more chaotic, so you get more individual, undivided attention and faster turn times. So if you contract on a house in December, there's a chance you can still get in before Christmas.
And that's great. So don't give up. It's still a great time to shop, and we're all ready to help you.
If you would like to know more about understanding real estate, you may contact Becky Cobb at 417-592-3245 of the West Cobb Alliance, your realtors for life. Find out more on the web at neosho.homes.